So you have finished the Medina books, you have sat through some Arabiya bin Yadayk classes, perhaps even studied the whole book, but you still feel like a traveler without a map. You read the Quran and you're missing 30% of the words. Every single page, you just feel lost. You pick up scholarly works and you feel like you don't understand fully. And you have reached a plateau of learning. I exactly understand where you are at. In about my 4th to 6th month of actively learning the Arabic language while I was in Egypt, I was literally at that stage. But later on, I went from zero, when I was 18 actually, at being accepted at Al-Azhar University and completing 3 years, a 3 years curriculum in 1 year. And this was all in Arabic. And I understand that you have put the hours and you have got the notebooks filled with grammar tables. You have gone through Al-Ajurumiyya perhaps. But when you actually sit down to read, it's like there is a veil. You recognize some words, but the sentence structure feels like a puzzle that you cannot solve. Now you're studying, but not really learning. And there is a scientific explanation to this. They call this affective filter. It's basically a concept in second language acquisition. They call it SLA, where stress and frustration literally creates a mental block that stops your brain from processing the language itself. And I understand it feels like you're stuck into the input overload, basically memorizing vocabulary and going through grammar rules and going through Al-Ajurumiyya and Al-Mutammima, etc., etc. And to be honest, the problem is just that you have so much data, but you don't have a system to turn that data into a skill, into your language skill. Most people think that they have failed at Arabic once they go through this situation. And they think maybe they weren't smart enough, they didn't study the Medina books hard enough. But the truth is, you didn't fail. Your method did. You have been treating Arabic like a history subject to be memorized, when in reality, the language is a physical skill that needs to be acquired. Just like Ibn Khaldun famously mentioned, that is a faculty that needs to be rooted in the organ that performs it, being the tongue. So it's an action, it's not a set of rules. So you need to start shifting from studying about to possessing. Quick note, if you want the step-by-step technical breakdown of how I learned the Arabic language, how my students are learning the Arabic language right now at Andalusi Institute, I have a 1-hour in-depth video that I have linked in the first link in the description. In that video, I explain the method, and everything that's required in order for you to achieve that goal, and even learn from the comfort of your home as if you went to study to Egypt, Mauritania, Medina, or whatever it might be.